Self-statements. Moving in a positive direction. I am a proficient and capable person in my areas of knowledge. I am learning to accept and believe in myself, just the way I am. I don't have to change to be a good person. I am a unique and special person, just like everyone else. There is no one else like me in the entire universe. I have unique and special talents I can share with others to help them. I am learning to accept all the different parts of my personality. I don't have to prove myself to anyone. I don't have to prove myself to myself. My feelings and my needs are important too. It's okay to think about what I'd like and need. It's not being selfish to seek peace and healing for myself. It's necessary for me to make some time for myself each day. I have many good qualities. I believe in my capabilities and value the unique talents I can offer the world. I am a person who is sincere, and that is a very positive quality. I trust in my ability to make progress toward my goals. I am a valuable and important person, worthy of the respect of others. As I continue to get better, others will perceive me as a good and likable person. When people really get to know me, most of them will like me. There are people who enjoy being around me. They like to hear what I have to say and know what I think. Even if this hasn't happened yet, I am moving in this direction. Others may recognize that I have a lot to offer, even when I don't recognize this myself. I am probably making more progress than I think. Even though making positive steps can seem slow at the present time, something is going on all the time that's helping me to make progress. I deserve to be loved by those people who care for me. I trust and respect myself more now, and realize I am worthy of the respect of others. I'm learning how to receive assistance and cooperation from other people. I'm more optimistic about my life now. Sometimes I look forward to and enjoy new challenges. I know what my values are, and I am more confident about the decisions I make than I was before. It's becoming easier to accept compliments and praise from other people. I take pride in what I have accomplished and look forward to what I am going to achieve. These are all rational statements, and you do not need to believe in each one of them as you begin. Many people believe in some of them, although I have worked with people that can't accept any of them as being true at this present time in their life. The good thing about the moving in a positive direction statements is that you can edit them in any way you want to fit your present situation. Just as with all the other handouts, if something seems too hard to believe right now, add a maybe, a possibly, or a sometimes to the statement to make it more rational for your situation. What you are doing, of course, is turning the tables on the ants, and we want to do this slowly, step by step, by making our statements neutral first, before we continue to move them up. It is important that the statement be rational, so make it a little conditional if you need to right now. Add a probably or a maybe to one of the statements. That is perfectly fine. The statement will be more rational to you, and your brain will be able to accept the message better at this time. How much you believe right now isn't important. If you start repeating these statements to yourself verbally, out loud, every day, and we keep reinforcing these moving in a positive direction statements, then your beliefs will come following along naturally. At one point in my life, I couldn't believe any of these statements at all. My life seemed too bleak and too hopeless to believe statements like this about myself. If I had known to use these as drop down into the brain statements, like you are about to do, it would have shortened years and years off my social anxiety. If you don't believe a particular statement at all, that just means you're hitting on a theme that needs to be repeated and reinforced into your mind. And if we persistently, continually reinforce it, it will become a conviction, a belief, and then an emotional belief or feeling. You are going to feel this way about yourself as time goes by. Now let's look at a concept we have called brainwashing. The main message of this handout is that brainwashing occurs in many contexts. One of the reasons we have social anxiety is that other people, and then our own thought patterns, have literally brainwashed us into believing irrational or untrue things about ourselves. But since we can be brainwashed into having ants, thoughts, and feelings about ourselves, we can also wash our brain and become who we really are, free of anxiety, fear, doubt, and worry. Read along with me, please, as I go over the brainwashing handout with you. Brainwashing. How do people develop anxiety disorders? The simple answer is that they are literally brainwashed over time by other people and/or environmental circumstances. When you hear negative comments, criticisms, and statements about yourself over and over again over the course of many, many years, your brain begins to believe all the negative and inaccurate things that it hears. If you are exposed repeatedly, over and over again, to brainwashing, even if it's subtle, your own mind begins to think and believe what you've heard. Yes, you've been brainwashed or conditioned into having an anxiety disorder. The good news is that since you can be brainwashed into having an anxiety disorder, you can wash your brain in order to get over it. Here we have a change in words that will bring on a change in beliefs and thoughts. No longer are we going to brainwash. Through therapy, we are going to wash our brain of all the old garbage from the past, all of the old negative emotions, embarrassments, fear, humiliation, low self-esteem, depression, negative beliefs, and hurtful events. We are going to wash our brain in a positive way. We are going to wash the old negative lies out of our brain and replace those old lies with new, clean, rational thoughts and feelings. Washing the brain is more powerful than brainwashing. So when the old brainwashing thoughts come, challenge them. Say to yourself, this may be an old thought that was brainwashed into me, But now I choose to wash my brain of it. I choose to think differently. I choose to feel differently. I choose to go down a new pathway. I choose to move down a healthy pathway. I choose to wash my brain of the old lies and fill it with accuracy, truth, and validity. I will not allow old brainwashing thoughts and feelings to continue to hold on to me. Instead, I deliberately choose to think and feel differently. I choose to wash my brain and make it clean and whole. Notice that if we can be brainwashed into having automatic negative thoughts, when we wash our brain, it will open up a whole new way of thinking and feeling for us. It really is more than just getting over social anxiety. It is living a brand new life.